Hello, everybody. Welcome back, my crotch goblins. Or I guess I'm the one who is back. I don't know. I've been gone forever. So today we are playing the park, and so I guess this takes place in an amusement park with a creative name like that. I mean, who could have been able to tell? All right, make sure everything looks good here. All right, so we're just gonna jump right on into it. So apparently it's about a woman who lost her son in a park or something. It's a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It's dealt with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio, control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not be any cause for alarm or psychiatry. Okay. Well, that sounds like a very pleasant experience. Alright, so I can already tell the loading screens are going to be pretty long.
I always return to Atlantic Island.
So I'm probably going to trim that shit down. Oh, that hairline, beautiful.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
Now shut the fuck up, you little twerp.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Wow, she really sounds fed up with this kid's shit. It's like, oh fuck, that is really that is really sensitive. Just like me. Oh boy. No, I'm probably gonna keep it though. Oh. You know, I'm not gonna harp on the graphics or anything too much because it is like an indie game or whatever, so it's like making fun of a disabled kid. I can't run or anything. This is like
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed.
Hey.
Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
Why are we just leaving him? We're terrible parents. Oh. Maybe this guy in here.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
What?
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
stop. I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
That guy's pretty unsettling. I think your boy just ran into the park. You might want to get him before I do.
Callum, I told you to wait
What?
in the car.
Over here.
Uh-oh. That's a pretty cool mechanic. Atlantic Island Park. Welcome to Atlantic. Alright, you guys can go ahead and read this. I just don't have time. Just an important guy. I got a son to go. Oh, there he is.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Over here.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and
Why
the
don't you
world of
walk,
whimsy
you lazy
within.
prick?
On this side,
I'm
the apathy
completely
of
on
our
one of
everyday
the
lives.
steps.
And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside.
I don't know. This is pretty
I
impressive.
wouldn't want to leave either.
Okay, I'm getting myself
Attention
dizzy.
employees. The park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Let's speed this shit up. Oh, fuck. What? What? Is it Silent Hill all of a sudden? What? Somebody down there? Oh, it's that creepy guy. He's after my boy. Mama Bracsten. Back into play.
God. The park.
Okay, good. Now I can
What
start.
happened here?
I don't know.
Callum, come back here right now.
Let's go get him. I'll have you know I was part of the Death Race Master Circa track in field. Fucking Tiddlywinks champion. What?
Callum! Where did
Carrie
you go?
Killian is Satan's whore. I don't know about having that in an amusement park, but okay.
Come out, sweetie.
Come on, Mommy.
Oh.
where you are!
Come on, this way.
A shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
It has his name like right on it. It's like really.
Callum!
Ooh.
This way,
Chad the
Mommy.
Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Okay, well, fuck you guys for stealing on my likeness, but
I wonder what
read
this
handwritten
is.
note. Is there a way to actually examine it? Okay, purchase land of Solomon Island for pittance. I might add whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name. I have people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. Blah, blah, blah. The start of something amazing. I bet it was not the start of something amazing. Ooh, a bathroom.
Hello?
I could probably use this. Okay, I cannot use. And this turning is really fucking sensitive. I could probably turn it down. I'm just too lazy to go do that. I'd have to go to the options menu and fucking go to sensitivity, and it's just a whole fucking chore. I can make a whole video on it. What the fuck is...
Callum? Stay where you are!
Uh,
Callum, where are you?
ooh, it's over here. You guys want me to get on that swan thing?
Come on, Mommy.
What
Come
if I
out,
could?
sweetie.
Is that a yes? No? Maybe? Oh.
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Alright, I'm gonna go check out over there first if I can. My god, is this a fucking hike and a half?
Hello?
Oh, hey.
Catch me, Mommy.
Another accident. This place.
Maybe it was good I didn't go. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Parks will be opening on time. Ooh, that's a knife in that bay? Or something. I don't know. This game kind of reminds me of Among the Sleep, I think it's called. I always kind of regret it. I think I beat that game before I started making YouTube videos, and I always wish that I was making YouTube videos at that point, because god dang, that was a fun game. I mean, who knows, maybe someday I'll still end up making another video but of it, just for the hell of it. Oh, hey! Got some sort of, I don't know, I think that's more than 8 legs. That's not an octopus, so I guess it's just a squid. But I thought squid had, like, I don't know. I'm too fucking
This old
sick.
thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Wait, what? We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Prank me and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go to him. Anyways, Chipmunk Man, he was carving and picking away at the toe. And at first, we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion, but as more and more ice fell away when you first looked, more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportion, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running around away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground and was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids was landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Man, there's some like fucking Stephen King novel shit in here. Not quite as gruesome as Stephen King though. Not as many like child rape, like pedophilia jokes either that Stephen King likes to add into his books. If you're like, what? Stephen King doesn't like do that? You obviously mainly just watch his movies and you've not read his books. Well, increase the speed or decrease speed? Well, let's decrease it because I'm not going to fucking hop on while it's going a million miles per hour. That work? Keep decreasing until it stops completely. Then I'm gonna check one of these. Okay, I think it's stopping. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Oh, I can ride it. Oh. What a terrible mom. Yeah, I should probably find my kid. Yep. Yeah, I should probably be a responsible parent, but whatever, you know. I'm just gonna have a me day. Okay, getting a little fast there. Either that or I'm just having a heart attack. I'm getting some what the fuck? What is that thing? Hello! Okay, I guess it's gone now. Oh boy. That's enough for this ride for one episode. I'll be back someday. Okay, we done? Okay. Let's try speeding it up while I'm not on there. I think this is as fast as it's gonna go. Okay. I guess that's all it's gonna do. Wait, what happens if I ride it now? Just hop right on. I'm not gonna bother. I'm sure it's gonna be the exact same, probably, animation. Polaroid.
I remember this.
Okay. I remember
Callum,
this.
Stay where you are.
It was 5 hours ago. Over here?
are you?
Where the fuck is over here?
No,
that way?
sweetie.
This way, Mommy.
It sounds like it's this way. Although I think this is where I came from. Yeah, it's definitely coming from this way. Alright. I guess this also kind of... Yeah, this is where I came from.
Come on, this way.
So I guess he does want me to ride the dove seat thing. I guess the other thing that would be kind of cliche to compare this game
Callum,
to,
come back here right now.
but would still be pretty accurate, is Slender the Arrival. Oh boy, I got a ways to run still. Alright, speeding it up. Boy, this game sure does autosave a lot, I noticed too. Alright, let's ride this on. You don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, my son, on a magic swan ride, yeah. This is nice. I'm sure it's going to stay this way, too. It's going to be a long-ass ride.
Callum, where'd you go?
Oh, he's not answering now. You don't want to have time for me. Well, that's nice.
Callum, where did you go?
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
Fuck.
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel.
I didn't know this part of the
Hansel said.
story.
He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Okay.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest.
What the
Before
fuck?
they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind
buddy.
them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them,
Chad.
the children wait a while,
Chad the chipmunk.
then follow the trail back
How you
to
doing?
their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the
Okay.
morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
What the fuck? It's too dark. I can't see shit anyways.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Okay.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. "Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house?" An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you." The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
I think everybody knows this story. What the fuck?
Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
You fucking mind, Chad?
Stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel.
Okay.
"Once he's fattened
What?
up, I shall feast on him."
Okay, I don't know about that.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. "I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage,
And she started doing some
brave
sweet
Gretel
break
gave the
dancing
witch a
off screen
shove,
that was very
and the
impressive
old
to Gretel.
crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
Oh,
And
shit.
though she screamed and begged,
I always thought this
the
story was
children
kind of dark.
sat by the
But didn't
oven
they alter it
until
to
her
change it so it was
screams
like a
stilled,
lumberjack ended
and
up
the
finding them
witch
and
was
like
cooked.
helping them or whatever because it was too dark that the kids pretty much killed the witch?
And then,
I don't remember.
because
Maybe I'm
evil
thinking something else.
children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
No, I think that's the canon ending. That's the way it really ended. What the fuck? Hansel and Gretel on crack. Hey, that's pretty good. That. Yeah, I've seen some shit too, Swan. I'm right there with you. Let's just not talk about this ever again. God dang, that felt. I think that was long. Like felt longer than it actually was. I'm gonna assume. I don't know. Maybe it did actually take forever. Okay, well.
Stay where you are.
Yeah, wherever you are. Follow the trail. Oh. Oh, like the breadcrumbs.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children.
This
The
trail
whole
of
world against
plastic
them.
bags.
The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in
That's
hand against the
okay.
unkind world.
I guess that's fair.
We were always hungry,
Nothing weird about
looking
that.
for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away.
That okay, it's getting kind of
Hunger
weird.
leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Mm-hmm. You might have a problem, lady. So follow the trail. I'm assuming they mean all these plastic bags. It's obviously just one big environmental message. I gotta say, that is kind of cool if you're wearing headphones like it suggests you to wear. When you call for him and he speaks to you, you can actually like pinpoint the direction that the noise is coming from.
Callum.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Okay. I think my kid's becoming more and more incoherent. Yeah. I don't remember if this was here before. Maybe it was here before. I remember this garbage was here before, but gosh, it's scattered everywhere. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's go this way. We went to the right last time. Let's try this direction.
Wait, Callum!
Oh my god, it's just appearing as I go. Frustrated by the fact the plans seem incomplete. Oh, sorry guys, I'm pretty sick. We've gone ahead with we find as regard blah blah blah. It's probably Nicholas, Sam. Then we open the park. They will be rides after all. Okay.
Wait for mommy!
Everything's just kind of popping in as I run. Alright. So here's the ride. We already went on the ride. Let's go this way. I guess.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip.
Okay,
And
that's pretty
scars
loud.
our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it?
Wow.
We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered. And as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Holy shit. What a terrible mom. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season is here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about fucking motorcycle guy outside my fucking apartment. He can go fuck himself. Alright. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner still wearing it, and blah, blah. Wait, still wearing what? Change that to work? What? Talk? I don't know. Okay, something's going on though. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day, but nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside the Psychoil station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me. Whatever he was doing, I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there. not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Chad, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see the chipmunk suit ever again. Laura
Come to
Hedman.
mommy, Callum.
Oh! That is not him, I don't think. Okay.
Callum.
It's
Tell me
funny
where
because
you
I actually...
are.
You can't catch me. It's funny because I actually pressed circle to back out of the notes. I'm like, come to mommy. And then all of a sudden it was like, what the fuck is this thing?
Callum, where did you go?
And then that thing popped up. So I was like, okay. Perfect timing. Alright. Sadly, though, that's all the time I'm going to have today. So I'm going to have to end this episode here. I just saw the autosave thing.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
There we go. Constant crashes and 80s music. Look at this beautiful sight. You know what? This would make a perfect thumbnail. So, as always, hope you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know if you are down below. You can like it or whatever. I don't fucking care. Do whatever you got time for. Whatever you want. It's a free country, man. I'm a YouTuber, not a police officer. So do whatever the fuck you want. As always, thank you for following my shit. I'll follow your shit someday. You should be starting to hear a new song that I'm going to be using from here on out. It's by a friend of mine named Jake. You can go check out his channel and support his music. And thank you very much for making it. Have a good one, everybody. Good night!
You said